Well, some people say karma is a bitch. Others say what goes around comes round. The tears that Chelsea made Arsenal cry on Mokalo Modric in January this year have gone ahead to really affect them. You know, tears have gone around and they are back onto the eyes of Chelsea. What is the cause? Manuel Ugarte. Chelsea had gone in through to really convince the player. They had agreed a deal of 60 million euros with Sporting Lisbon. They had gone ahead to offer the player just £30,000 a week. And guess what happened? PSG swept in through and multiplied that salary by 3, and they added more £10,000 to make it £100,000. And the player just passed his medical, and very soon PSG is going to announce him as their new central defensive midfielder. And Chelsea have gone ahead to really cry, and they've decided to switch their focus to Moises Caicedo, that Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, Man City, and so on are really looking in for. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. It's the transfer news show. Rokani David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on this, that we upload here on daily. Don't forget to really smash close to 200 likes on this video such that it goes viral to generate more and more views. Now, Rokani David is my name, right? We are discussing Kalvin Phillips. Kalvin Phillips looks like his era at Man City has been really shaky, and he's expected to really leave. And guess who is interested in Kalvin Phillips? It's Eddie Howe and the team that he manages of Newcastle. Yuri Tielemans. Very many offers have gone ahead to start arriving on his table, and one has been confirmed by The Athletic, is what we're going to discuss about right now into this video. Let's start it off with the Moises Caicedo saga. After Chelsea losing out onto Manuel Ugarte, and he's now a PSG player, I can confirm, they've gone ahead to switch their efforts to Moises Caicedo. And who was the first to really break this story is Jacob Steinbach from The Guardian, telling us that Chelsea are expected to move for Moises Caicedo, who is likely to cost at least £80 million. Their intention was to always buy him with Manuel Ugarte. So after missing out on Manuel Ugarte, Chelsea have turned their guns onto Moises Caicedo and Lavia. They want those two players to come in through and obviously future at Chelsea. Chelsea want to address the midfield situation at their club, and it's really shaky after them allowing Man City to talk to Kovacic, and they are willing to really pay close to are they £40 million for Kovacic to cross from London to Manchester. So Chelsea look like they want to reinforce their midfield. We also know that even Mason Mount wants to leave Chelsea to go to Man United, but Chelsea have gone ahead to put a hefty asking price onto Mason Mount, and that is £75 million. United is telling Chelsea, we only offer £50 million. Beyond that, you aren't going to see us really going in for your player. We'll leave him for you, and he'll join us on a free next summer. So it shows you that Chelsea is really having lots of loopholes in the midfield. Zakaria has been loaned back, has been sent back to Juventus, and the loan never worked out well. And they're only left with N'Golo Kante, injury-prone player, who Saudi Arabia is really interested in. Enzo Fernandez, elite player. Conor Gallagher is another one that plays there. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, his deal to AC Milan collapsed because Maldini has gone ahead to really throw in the towel. He has gone ahead to retire, obviously, from that position of the CEO of AC Milan. So it shows you that they need to address the midfield situation. And after Manuel Ugarte left for PSG, they are in for Moises Caicedo. Who else had something to say? Niza Kinsella, Chelsea correspondent for the Evening Standard, had the following to say about this deal of Moises Caicedo. Chelsea will switch their focus to a move for Brighton's Moises Caicedo after cooling interest in Sporting Lisbon's Manuel Ugarte. Chelsea will instead target securing a deal for Moises Caicedo ahead of Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal attempted to sign Moises Caicedo in January. Now, this looks like a hijack, but Arsenal has not gone ahead to show what we call concrete interest in the in the summer transfer window. In the January transfer window, Chelsea were the first ones to make a bid of £50 million, turned down. Arsenal came in with 2 bids of £60 and £70 million respectively, and they are turned down. So this time round, Arsenal have gone ahead not to give themselves a chance to get Moises Caicedo out of the way, because they are still chasing for their priority signing, that is Declan Rice. And tomorrow he's going to play the UEFA Conference League finale, and after that, as Fabrizio Romano confirmed to us, Arsenal will be willing to submit their first bid to West Ham. So it shows you that it's concrete. Even the sources coming in from Chelsea are confirming that they are going in for Moises Caicedo. Mauricio Pochettino is a fan of Moises Caicedo. Now, Fabrizio Romano, that is yesterday, he appeared on his YouTube channel, and this is what he had to say about Moises Caicedo to Chelsea. He said, after Chelsea walked away from the Manuel Ugarte transfer, they'll try a different midfielder altogether, and in the next few days, I'll update you on Moises Caicedo, who absolutely remains a name on the list of Chelsea. So, Fabrizio has confirmed to us that there is genuine interest from Chelsea to sign Moises Caicedo. The appetite is high. They want to get in the player to see to it that they address their central midfield issues that they're having as a team. Now, Chelsea are really having an upper hand on Arsenal for signing Moises Caicedo. Do you know why? There is it Colwell? Yeah, that player that was really included in the deal of Chukwueze crossing from Brighton to Chelsea. Chelsea paid £65 million, and they really loaned Colwell to Brighton. Ever since Desabi came in through, Colwell has been really one of those dependables on the team of Brighton. Brighton made a bid of £30 million to Chelsea, and Chelsea turned it down. Now, looks like they can use him as a bait to get in Moises Caicedo. They tell them that we are getting you £60 million, and we are really getting Colwell onto your side on a permanent deal. I think that will be something great that they can really get out of the way, but it depends on what Liverpool, Man United and Arsenal are going to put on the table to really sign Moises Caicedo. So that's it about Moises Caicedo. Chelsea have switched their focus to Moises Caicedo. They are sweeping in to really sign the player. Let's wait and see how everything is going to pan out, how Arsenal is going to react, Man United and Liverpool. Now, Yuri Tielemans, free agent, and now he has gotten his first offer from a Premier League team, that is Aston Villa, have joined the race to sign Yuri Tielemans on a free. Unai Emery wants the transfer to be sealed quickly. Now, Yuri Tielemans, I've seen people having different narratives about Yuri Tielemans. You know, every time a player has a very bad season, they come out and really say he's not worth it. And people go ahead and really contradict themselves, because I would love to see a person carrying the same analysis on Yuri Tielemans this season to Mason Mount, because even Mason Mount, he has been really bad. You know, he has been abysmal this season, but they don't carry the same narrative of Mason Mount to Yuri Tielemans. Yet that's what objectivity calls in for in this job of ours. So Tielemans had a very bad season at Leicester, you understand, because Leicester was also relegated, and it's no brainer that people are having lots of slates at him, but I understand the situation in which he is. You know, he's not English, and for Mason Mount is defended because he's English. And when you look at the previous seasons, Tielemans is going to have to offer to Leicester. They've been really great and has been one of the best players in the league in his position. Mason Mount, having not performed well this season, they're trying to defend him because United is having concrete interest in him. But for me, on any day, you tell me Mount and Tielemans, I take Tielemans. To me, I take talent over everything, over form. Why Mason Mount is going to Man United, we all know it's because he's English and United want to increase on the number of homegrown players at the club of Man United. But the fact is, Tielemans has gotten his first offer from Aston Villa. Fabrizio confirmed to us there are very many Premier League teams that have gone ahead to really put in offers for Yuri Tielemans, and we want to get to know who are the others, because Aston Villa is the one that the Athletic has gone ahead to reveal to us on Tielemans, but we expect other huge teams to come in through and obviously go in for him. Arsenal have been chasing for Tielemans for the previous 2 summers. We don't know whether they will sweep in. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp is an admirer. We don't know whether he's going to sweep in. Man City, Pep Guardiola used to be an admirer of Tielemans. We don't know whether he's going to come in and sweep in. So let's wait and see how this situation of Tielemans really unfolds in his spell of being a free agent. So Barcelona is one of those that we are really interested in really getting him in, but obviously it looks like they're not having the guts to violate the financial fair play rule, as they're still embattling to get in Lionel Messi into their club of Barcelona. Lastly, Kalvin Phillips is what we're going to talk about, a player that excited very many people at Leeds. Even me at United, I thought that would have gone ahead to come in and do the job of a CDM. And we've been told by Luke Edwards, North football writer for The Telegraph, BBC podcaster, confirming with us that Newcastle have asked to be kept informed of developments of Kalvin Phillips, and the situation could change if Man City decide to move the player on. Should that happen, there is likely to be stiff competition from other clubs. Now, the injury of the shoulder affected him a lot this season. Sorry about that. Kalvin Phillips has not gone ahead to play very many games at Man City, but has gone ahead to find himself lifting a Premier League trophy, FA Cup trophy, and they are playing a finale this Saturday. You never know, they might lift a treble. And as it stands, it's a decision that Kalvin Phillips has to make. After 1 season at City, he has not gone ahead to look great. But we all understand that even Jack Grealish looked ugly last season. But this season, we've seen some good flashes of excellency of Jack Grealish. So, when you look at Kalvin Phillips, he has been injured, and I think Pep Guardiola will find a way of integrating him into his team. Trust me, he doesn't sign a player without a plan. The plan of Kalvin Phillips still remains, because he's an understudy of Rodri, and he wants him to come in through and obviously get the job out of the way. £56 million paid by Man City to Leeds, and they got the player in, but he has not again to leave the expectation. So that's why Newcastle have gone ahead to really throw in their inquiries onto the Kalvin Phillips player. But I understand Man City are not going to sell the player unless otherwise the player comes out and tells them, I want to leave. And he cannot come out and really say he wants to leave, because he's living a dream. He is living a dream. He's playing at Man City. He has been injury prone, and he expects a better season at Man City to come in through and obviously compete with the likes of the Rodris of this world. So guys, your thoughts on to Chelsea switching their focus to Moises Caicedo are welcome in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to sign Moises Caicedo? Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool? All Arsenal. So, what do you make about Tielemans, Aston Villa putting in their offer to sign the player, and lastly, Kalvin Phillips, Newcastle wanting to sign the player after asking Man City to keep them abreast on the situation of Kalvin Phillips. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Rokani David remains my name. This has been the Transfer News Show. I'm out. Guys, gonna be back in the next 2 hours.